What's up, dudes? Welcome back for another one of my music video reactions. In this one, we're checking out the song ABC, or Middle of the Night, whatever you want to call it, really, by the group VAV. And I'm paused on the first frame of this video, and I guess we're going to outer space. So that's kind of cool. It's made me very, very interested and intrigued as to what the song is all going to be about. So we're gonna do what I do and listen to this song, and I'm gonna give you guys my honest first impression, thoughts and opinions about this song, about what I didn't like about it, or what I liked about this, and what I did not. So if that's something that's interesting to you, you would like to hear more of what I've got to say in the future, please do consider clicking on the subscribe button down below at any point during this video if you do feel like it. So with that being said, that intro out of the way, let's get this song started. All right, the intro scene, and then the song has let me down. It's not as interesting as Outer Space. But they're going for another I don't know. See, like, I kind of feel right now that this song's kind of like, you know, generic, following that trend that we see in a lot of these boy groups and stuff now. But at the same time, like, I feel it's a little bit different. That makes it different. That makes it different. That was a little. That was an interesting, I guess, bridge. I guess you would call it a bridge into the chorus, pre-chorus, whatever. It's interesting. Is that half of his t-shirt a Metallica t-shirt? This is Germany badge on your shirt too. What? It's interesting. Does it feel a little old school hip hop kind of beat in there too, right? That is a Metallica shirt. I don't know. See, this song is a little. It's actually like the chorus has got that kind of like generic synth pop sound and all that stuff that a lot of other groups are going with, right? But at the same time, like the verses and the transition into the chorus and all of that kind of stuff has a bit of a, you know, I think retro influence to it. You know, like I kind of pointed out probably 60 seconds ago at this point, you know, a little bit that old school hip hop beat that was in there is pretty cool. You got some other you know, elements that are, I think, are kind of classic to a certain extent, like synth pop from like the 80s and 90s and that kind of stuff. So it's like that bit right there. So yeah, I gotta say that, like, as far as like at the very, very surface level, this song is pretty generic and kind of feels, you know, very much the same from a lot of these other groups that are releasing stuff, that have put stuff out in the last 6-7 months or so. The song is actually actually does have moments in it that do make it unique. So, you know, that's always good. So I think that VAV with this song is kind of getting a little bit of the best of both worlds, with being something that is going with a sound that is trendy and popular right now, that a lot of other groups that are, you know, big time and not even really big time are going with, you know, with whatever that synth pop is thing that people are going with. But at the same time, they infused elements in the music that I think actually make this song a little bit more musically interesting than a lot of other groups have done. Like, the most recent example is Up Tension, who released a song that is, pretty much in line with what seems to be the trending sound in K-pop right now amongst boy groups, and they didn't really do a whole lot to make it anything interesting. It's still a good song, it's still very, very enjoyable, but it isn't really anything that's remarkable as far as the music is concerned. VAV has done something that's similar. It's, again, falls in line with that general, trending sound, but as I had mentioned at least probably twice, at the very least during the music video, is they kind of infused a little bit of, the feel or the essence of a little bit of that old school hip hop beat that's in the background of the song. Towards the end of the verse, a little bit of into the pre-chorus that leads up into the actual meat of the chorus, and then a little bit of a transition. One of those quick, I guess, chord progressions up, through all of the different notes and all that stuff. That sounds very, very reminiscent of some like 80s synth pop kind of stuff. It's very reminiscent of that. So they kind of took some elements of, popular genres, synth pop, hip hop and stuff from 20, 30 years ago or something like that, and then infused it into the just base body of this song, which is the trending sound amongst boy groups and K-pop right now. So that in and of itself makes it pretty interesting. There are, while the song as a whole at the surface isn't anything that's like crazy, oh my god, we need to like go deeper, or even really be super blown away and impressed by how new and unique this song is. There are actual elements in there that do set the song apart and make it a little bit different and much more noteworthy than other groups have done, such as, like I mentioned earlier, Up Tension, which, I mean, both of these groups have released great songs. I just think that musically, the ABC from VAV is much more musically interesting, and there's much more, meat and differentiation with this song compared to a lot of other things. So I think this is actually a really, really good song for VAV. It fits really, really well with what the trend is, right? That's kind of important. And two, it is actually something that, even though it feels very, very familiar, it feels like this thing that everybody is doing, it is also, I think, enough different in its feel and the other elements that have been kind of infused into this song that will make it much more interesting to just the average person who's listening to it. It's gonna give it a little bit of a different feel potentially than what other groups have done. So I think that in and of itself makes this song a remarkable song, in the sense that like you should kind of pay attention to it and take a minute to listen to it again if you haven't already, and just like kind of focus a little bit more on the music, because there's actually stuff in there to pick out that does make it a little bit interesting. So that's just my opinion. That's all I got to say. I'm going to turn it over to you guys because I got nothing else to say, so that you guys can tell me what you guys thought about this song. So put your thoughts and stuff down in the comment box below. Tell me what you liked about this song. Tell me what you didn't like about this song, because we're trying to build a community here that is all about having a little bit of friendly and respectful discussion about our thoughts and opinions, whether we agree or disagree. So if that is something that you are interested in becoming a part of, please do consider clicking on the subscribe button down below, so that you can join the community and become a part of the discussion. So that is going to be it for this video. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.